Today is Census Day. We want to talk with Mallory Bateman. She is the State Data Center Coordinator. Mallory, how's quarantine life?
It's great. It's a great time to do the census.
I was going to say, are more people doing it this year because we're all stuck in our houses?
Well, it's a little different this year because it's online response for the first time. So
Right.
pretty unique situation anyway. But then having that opportunity to respond online is hopefully positive for,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Well, let's talk about Census Day and its importance.
Okay, so Census Day is actually kind of the point of reference for all of the data that comes out of the decennial census. So if you aren't sure who to count in your household, you think about who's living there on April 1st. And that's kind of the key for Census Day. We were going to have all these big parties and all these different communities we're going to celebrate.
Not so much.
And we get to do it on Skype. So,
hey, you know what? At least we can do it on Skype. And if people are watching and they may not understand what's exactly we're talking about, Census Day happens only every 10 years, and we're counting how many people live where we do so that we can get the proper funding that we need for our state, correct?
yeah, so it provides the opportunity for redistricting. So our political representation from DC all the way down to city council, and also the allocation of funding. So billions of federal dollars come to the state based on this number. And then that also goes through local funding as well. And then we use these numbers as the baseline for looking into the future. Utah has always grown since the first time we showed up in a census.
Of course.
So it's very important for us to be able to look to the future. So this number that comes out of this census is going to help us for the next decade.
Exactly, because we want to make sure that our schools and various things are getting the funding that they deserve. So tell us how we do it with counting who's in the household.
So as I mentioned, you can go online or you can call over the phone. Most households in the state should have received some kind of mailing in their mailbox from the census.
I did.
Yeah, most of us have. In some of our more rural areas, they haven't gotten that notice, but that shouldn't stop you from going online or calling. And what do is just think of everyone who's living in your household on April 1st or been living there up to April 1. Count everybody. Make sure you're counting your little kids. 0 to 5-year-olds are actually one of the hardest to count groups, and count everybody, and it's your chance to kind of represent who you are in this moment in time.
And if a son or daughter is away, they're living in a different state, a different country, you do not count them, correct? They have to be physically living in your household.
Yeah, whoever's living in the household. If they're away, if they're in another state, they should be actually counted in that other state.
Exactly. Well, give us the website so we can make sure we all do it. I'm planning on doing it today.
Okay, it's census2020.utah.gov, and it shouldn't take you very long at all.
I love it. Everybody go have a census party. We'll be joining in with you. Thank you so much, Mallory, for joining us.
Thank you.